In this episode of Dirt Road Traveler, we're in Marrakech, Morocco.
Look at the drone.
And here we go, off to Marrakesh in the big purple G Adventures van. We're really excited for this trip to Marrakesh and spending 3 nights, including New Year's Eve. So enjoy this video. Well, after a 2.5-hour drive, we've arrived at the Hotel Gamasin, which seems to be quite nice, and we're looking forward to checking out our room. Well, let's check out room 419 here at the Gamasin in Marrakesh. We come into a lovely little sitting room that has our Egypt bag and our carpets, but it's quite quaint, I guess. The bathroom, clean, small, has a nice hand shower. The bedroom is clean, nice, shiny, clean floors. Our very handy Mountain Hardware ruck duffels or duffel packs. Cindy's is a 95 liter. And I think mine is a 135 or 130. They've done us extremely well on this trip, having packed for 2 adventures back to back. Little desk area, there's a fridge behind me. But this is what we really were hoping for, is sort of the Marrakesh traffic and hustle, which as we get closer and closer to New Year's Eve is going to get busier and busier, and that's got us very excited. And lastly, a view of our G Adventures van that we'll be hopping back into in a little bit when we do our tour of Marrakesh. So we're pretty happy with our home for the next 3 nights. Some of the sights and sounds of Marrakesh, or Marrakesh. Marrakesh? Marrakesh.
If you keep driving or walking through this street or this avenue, you're going to reach your hotel. This serves as the principal access of the whole city.
This is
Takes
Mohammed
to 2 towns. Yes, called the Tinsmith Square. And used to turn tin plate into trays, into lanterns, into teapots, and so on. And although now most of them have left, but behind them still stays and exists their skills and their crafts practiced by some Muslims. And it still retains this way.
And now it's mostly little shops and restaurants in this square. So we've been just having an amazing tour of the Prime Minister's residence. Now, the Prime Minister had this built in the late 1800s. Fun fact about this particular square is it was featured in the movie The Man Who Knew Too Much. It's been used a number of times since, but that's been the primary point of relevance for this as being a movie set. And we thought some of the souks that we saw in other places were busy. This one's got like mopeds and little kids on the back of mopeds and ladies with helmets. So much busy, so much air pollution in here, it's gross. So when you come out into the main square in Marrakesh, if you want the best view, of this area, look for the balcony cafe, because frankly, you won't see anything from anywhere as good as this here inside the Medina in Marrakech. It's a lot of horse and wagon activity here in Marrakech, I don't know. I gotta try to figure out what the proper Moroccan pronunciation is of Marrakech. I'll get that right before this video's over. So we're walking along the main drag that's called Mohammed V. This boulevard is a straight shot to our hotel from downtown in the Medina. We're gonna make an early night of it. Gonna go grab a couple of beers and relax. Tomorrow morning's an early start. We leave the hotel at 6:30 tomorrow morning, and I think for you it's worth watching what we do tomorrow morning. So until then, hang tight. If you like our videos, please always consider subscribing, giving us the thumbs up, and we are always welcome to your comments. So thanks for watching this Dirt Road Traveler video, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 6:30.
It's 6:20 a.m. We're sitting in the lobby of the Hotel Gomesen here in Marrakesh. Coffee, tea, and we're ready for this adventure, and it's gonna be fun.
So we've arrived out in the middle of nowhere and have no idea what the next steps are. But this place that we've arrived at is super, super cool. Hope you enjoy the surprise that we do have coming. So we're starting to see some activity. We have the Atlas Mountains in the background, some very loud noises starting. I think you had an idea of what we're doing this morning on our Dirt Road Traveler adventure. And so the adventure begins. We're heading over to our balloon, and this is really exciting, nerve-wracking, but we're going up in a hot air balloon in Morocco. So this is Rock. He's our pilot.
Or as he says like that,
And
you never know.
we got fire.
Maybe I just watched YouTube last night and that's it.
And just like that, we're airborne. Oh my. And Rock has us up in the air.
Yeah, with his muscles.
Yes.
Don't forget the muscles.
It's all about the Rock flex. And by the
About
way,
the power.
check out the abs coming through that jacket.
that's like, that's the only word is wow. There are balloons everywhere.
That's wild.
We're actually going over this balloon. It's crazy. We're literally flying over another balloon. And that's the compound area where we arrived this morning. Breakfast place. So this surprise was worth it. How do you feel, Sin? Right?
Right.
Yeah. So, hope you enjoy the view. So Rock just explained to me that he's able to turn us sort of in circles, but as far as where we go, that is in Charlotte. Balloons everywhere. The sun is rising. So Rock has just informed us that we are 1 kilometer above the ground. And there's lots of balloons below us.
So it's right time to have a sunrise soon.
Perfect. Rock even timed the sunrise to be perfect for us. This guy is the best hot air balloon captain that I've ever had.
He moved the sun, yeah?
He moved the sun. He wasn't kidding. He really did it.
Just in time.
Well, we seem to be coming to the end of our ride. We're 32 meters above the ground, descending at about 1 meter per second. So Rock has promised us that he has done this before. We've done a trial, and now we head to the chaser truck. So post balloon ride, a magical breakfast, but something even cooler about this breakfast is what's above us while we eat. Balloons, balloons, balloons. It's amazing. And another terrace view. Today is the New Year's Eve. Things aren't quite as busy in here right now, which is great for us. I'm gonna stop, have a nice lunch, and then get down into the Souk and get lost. Lunch on a terrace is a must-do while here in Marrakesh. The views, the sounds, the smells, it's so worth it being up elevated, being able to look down and just see all the activity, except for the snakes. The snakes are bad. But other than that, it's really magical actually being up here and just watching, listening to the calls to prayer, seeing the people. It's awesome. So do yourself a favor, find an elevated cafe with what they call a panoramic view and enjoy from above.
So here we are in Marrakesh.
Marrakesh.
Marrakesh. And
Marrakesh
check
original.
out the amazing football jerseys. Morocco. We're in the square inside the Medina. We got called over by this amazing juice man. He is the juice man. He has the juice.
If you know something, Hakim is the best in football, and Marwan is the best in juice.
There we go. So I think Cindy and I have to have some juice while we're here.
Thank you,
My friend.
Thank you, my
And
friend.
keep enjoying this Dirt Road Traveler video.
Thank you.
It's a lot quieter here than it was yesterday, but that's kind of nice. We're really looking forward to getting a stroll in. One thing that gets me is these snake charmers. I'm not a big fan of snakes, so we're not going to go and get charmed again. I gave that other guy a few days ago a break to charm a snake, but that snake wasn't scary. Those guys back there had cobras, so I'm not a big fan. Anyways, we're going to keep on trucking here and see what we can see. And then we get this, the alleyway inside the hotel.
Well, we're at a beautiful restaurant that I'll put the name of the restaurant in the information below. For our farewell dinner. Everybody is here and we're celebrating our tour guide and the time that we've spent with each other. But there was one thing on my list that I did not eat while I was in Egypt, nor did I get a chance to eat it while I was here, and that is pigeon. So, on this auspicious occasion of our goodbye to our new G Adventures family, I am trying pigeon for dinner. So, inshallah, I will be able to speak to you about this in a little bit. Well, this is how our group says goodbye. It's been an amazing 15 days, and Eric is twinkling us out. So many options, so much great, legitimate Moroccan food. This is where the locals come to eat, and it looks absolutely amazing. Food, the smells, the sounds, once again, everything is just awesome down here in the Medina. Celebrating New Year's in Marrakesh. It's awesome. Until the bus ruins the shot. But then the bus is gone, and it's Marrakesh again. So our tours are now officially over. We had our farewell dinner, as you saw last night. Eric did a great job twinkling the keys to say goodbye to everybody. Ironically, on this, the 31st day of December, it is the first cloud cover we have seen on this entire North Africa trip. We have seen no clouds. It is amazing how cool it gets when there is not direct sunlight here. I am clearly the only person in Morocco wearing shorts today, and it's a little chilly, but we're on our way back to the Medina for some more Medina excitement. So I'm not really a picturesque park kind of guy, but from a travel perspective and
some nice things to do while in Marrakesh. This garden is actually quite nice. It is on Mohammed V, sort of between our hotel and the main Medina area. And it's a little bit of tranquility in the middle of the hustle and bustle of the area. We're just doing a quick walkthrough, but something you may want to investigate when you're here in Marrakesh. We're making a quick stop after the park at the craft complex. We hadn't noticed this before. All right, so this looks like a really cool place to walk around. The mosaic are legit mosaic. They aren't just mosaic fashion tiles. And there's a lot and some beautiful, beautiful art. And this fountain is gorgeous. One other significant landmark, touristy kind of place is the Kubayia Mosque. I may have mispronounced it, but it's absolutely beautiful. The minaret is huge. It has been noted as being one of the most significant landmarks here in Marrakesh, and actually is perfect as a point of reference when you're heading into the Medina to know where you are. But it's a beautiful piece of old, original Morocco. Another Souk area and another jam of vehicles and people. And sometimes when you get lost in the Medina, in the Souk, you see cats and you get lost. I think we zigged when we should have zagged. We may have zagged when we should have zigged, but we're in the middle of we don't know what. But hey, that's half the fun of not having a schedule or any finite destination. So they say that you can only be lost if you don't have a destination. We don't have one, so I guess we're really not lost. And then we found the bird market. And it's definitely birds and bunnies and eggs. And yeah, back to the need for smell-o-vision. So a quick stop at the Glass Snack Restaurant, and got a couple of little sandwiches, one sausage, one chicken, some waters. We are sooked out. You sooked out? Sooked out. So we're gonna snack at La Place and head back to the hotel, get ourselves ready for our New Year's Eve dinner here in Marrakesh. So we've arrived for our dinner reservations for our New Year's Eve dinner at one of the top 10 ranked restaurants in all of Marrakesh. Well, the table that we've been given for this evening does not disappoint. And we have a wonderful waiter, and the view
as you can see around us, is absolutely beautiful. So we've settled in for our last night's dinner, New Year's Eve here in Marrakech. We have our non-alcohol mojitos, our sparkling water, our olives, and our dinner. And I'm just putting photos of our meal because I don't want to interrupt the others while we're eating our dinner tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Dirt Road Traveler. We've really had a great time. We wish you all a very happy new year and the most incredible and healthy and safe 2023. Thanks for being Dirt Road Traveler followers.